Yo, what's up everyone? Abigori here, and today I'm back here for another banger video. So, it is time to trigger the IWC once again. Now, if y'all been on my channel for a little bit, y'all know I made a couple videos about Iyo Sky. Well, I talked about Iyo Sky a couple times, and y'all already know how I feel about this girl. Because, she's a big jobber, and since she's such a big jobber, we're going to talk about 10 reasons that I came up with. 10 reasons why Iyo Sky sucks. Now, I know there's going to be people that's going to go in my comment section and try to whine all y'all want. Listen, y'all can cry all y'all want, but we told the truth over here, and that's just what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is going to speak out, and that's what the truth is going to be about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get straight into this stuff, man. Alright, reason number 1. She is a terrible champion. Bro, like, nothing that she does as champion doesn't really contribute to anything, bro. Like, she's such a terrible champion, bro. Like, all the rest of the reasons that I have on here will relate to why she's a terrible champion, but I just want to tell y'all that she is a terrible champion, and she's not that good, man. Reason number 2, she has no promo skills. Look, I know y'all gonna make an excuse about some, oh, she's a foreign wrestler, she can't really speak English that well. Well, okay, sure. But at the same time, if you're going to be in WWE, then you have to find something that is going to work for you with on the mic to get over the crowd, you know what I'm saying? And cuz look at Oscar, for example. You know, she has her catchphrase, y'all not ready for Oscar. You know, she came up with something that's catchy and the crowd loves it. You know what I'm saying? But what does Iyo have? Iyo doesn't have anything that she can rely on. Even Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, he's kind of one of the better talkers, but he could have had something that he could rely on too. But for Iyo, she literally doesn't have anything that she can rely on. So, yeah, she's a terrible promo. Reason number 3, she has no character. Somebody please tell me what her character is supposed to be. What is her character, bro? Because this is WWE. These type of things you'll need in WWE not only to get over, but to get over the casual audience and to sell merch and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is her character supposed to be? That she's a flippy wrestler? Like, that's not going to work, man. Like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. Alright. Reason number 4. She hasn't put anyone over. Who on that roster can y'all say that she properly put over? She hasn't put over anybody. The only person that she put over was Bayley at WrestleMania last year. Who can you say that she properly put over? She hasn't put over anybody, bro. And y'all see that she's a champion now. And she hasn't put anyone over then. I get that she's a champion. Champions are only going to lose, but at the same time, bro, she hasn't put anyone over. Like, even when she was on NXT. You know what I'm saying? And then she got to the main roster. And she had all this useless stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like she's putting herself over. And I see people calling her EO Hogan now. Which is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, man. If anybody in the comments could tell me who did she properly put over, bro, then I'll give you some credit, man. I'll take my O on that one. Okay. Reason number 5. She has had no memorable feuds. Who did she feel with that was memorable? Who did she feel with, bro? And this goes for NXT and the main roster. Like, she's had no memorable feuds, bro. Like, her feud with Raquel Rodriguez was pretty mid. I'm pretty sure she had a feud with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. I mean, that's where she won the title for the NXT thing. And then she ended up having the title for like a year. Who else? Oh yeah, she had matches with Bianca. She had matches with Liv Morgan and all those other people. I'm pretty sure she had matches with Asuka too. Like, nobody can remember it, man. Because she doesn't have it like that, bro. Like, I don't get it. And this goes to my next point. Reason number 6. She's had no memorable title reigns. What title reign has she had was memorable? Like I said, she was NXT Women's Champion for 300 days. Didn't do anything. Because she was defending the title against people like Candice LeRae. Like, come on, bro. Another jobber. And then she was the NXT Tag Champions with Zoe Stark. I'm pretty sure many of you guys forgot about that reign, huh? That didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And then on the main roster, she was with Damage Control. Damage Control I'll get to in a little bit. And she had 2 tag team title reigns with Dakota Kai. Didn't do anything. And then she won Money in the Bank. And she cashed in on Bianca at SummerSlam. Like, she had a title all the way to WrestleMania. Still hasn't done anything. And now we have this title reign, the Women's World Championship. And she still hasn't done anything. Y'all can blame booking all y'all want, bro. But we can't always blame booking, bro. Sometimes we have to blame the person that's actually performing. That's actually who we got to blame right there. Like, all of her title reigns have been so mid, bro. Like, come on, man. Anyways, moving on to the next point. Reason number 7. She is botchy, bro. Like, she is not that safe in the ring, man. Like, y'all saw her doing all these moonsaults and stuff, injuring people, bro. I'm pretty sure she injured Bayley. I'm pretty sure she injured Liv Morgan, too. Like, she's not that safe in the ring, bro. I know people gonna say that, you know what I'm saying, that all these Japanese wrestlers gonna be that safe in the ring. But that's what happens when you try to do all this strong style stuff, bro. All this strong style stuff to try to get over with the audience. It's not gonna work out. And that's basically what she's been doing. And it's really a reach for her to call her the best wrestler in the business. Like, come on, be for real, bro. Like, she's not even a draw. How is she being the best champion? She's not even a draw. Like, when people watch women's wrestling, nobody wants to see Iyo Sky. Come on, man. People want to see way bigger stars. People want to see Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. You know what I'm saying? Alexa Bliss, Asuka. People want to see those people. You know, people don't really think about Iyo Sky when it comes to watching women's wrestling. Besides the marks. Because that's all they care about. But I'll get to that point a little bit too. But yeah, reason number 8. She was in a jobber faction that failed tremendously, bro. Damage Control was such a jobber faction, bro. Them girls had no chemistry together. They was not getting over. You know, their promo skills was terrible. They had terrible title reigns. Like, literally nothing that they did with Damage Control was not working. And then they added Kairi Sane and Asuka to the group, and it still hasn't helped. Like, Damage Control was a total flop. And especially that theme song, because that theme song was terrible too. I know how Death Rebel gets down, though. And, you know what I'm saying? Iyo Sky, you know, for being in that group, they had no chemistry together. Like, what do you think they was going to do anyway? What do you really expect from a group like that? Like, I don't get it. You can't really expect that much from a group that has no chemistry together. So, it's not really much you could say about just being with this person and that person and just floating around on the roster, just basically doing nothing. So, yeah. Reason number 9. She's an indie favorite. Listen, all these indie wrestlers that come to WWE, maybe like 70% of them, bro, Not really that good. You know what I'm saying? Because WWE has been putting that agenda for recently for all these AEW people that have been signing. Because Mariah May recently just made her debut. Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, Jay Cargill, you know what I'm saying? Sean Spears. I know he was a WWE guy first, but still, he still went over there. And y'all know about Cody Rhodes and all this other stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? For all these indie people, do you have Iyo Sky that was wrestling in Japan and stuff? Listen, I'm just going to say this right now, bro. Anything that wrestlers do in Japan does not matter in the United States, bro. Because it'll matter in Japan. Once you get to the States, bro, you have to come up with something different. Because they're not going to know anything that you've done in the indies and all this other stuff. Y'all can say it, mark all y'all want, because I'm not about to go watch indie wrestling, and that's going to take up more of my time, because I'm not about to waste my time just watching that stuff. I barely even waste my time watching WWE now. So why would I go waste my time watching indie wrestling? Like, come on, man. And then reason number 10. People only like her because of her wrestling skills, bro. This is literally the only reason why people like Iyo Sky. Listen, I've said this before, man, and I made a video about this during my 30 days of uploading. You need more than wrestling skills to get over in WWE, bro. Because if you just have the work rate, bro, it's not going to work out. You're not going to work out, man. Like, the people that recently got released and stuff, like Dakota Kai and Corey J, all those other people, the reason why they got released was because they wasn't good enough, bro. They had no charisma, and they wasn't getting over with the crowd. Like Jakari Jackson and, all those other people, Eddie Thorpe, during that release, Braun Strowman, AOP. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't really blame those guys. But, people like R-Truth and Carlito, I don't know why they got rid of those guys, because those guys was kind of doing something. Just a little side rant. But, yeah, man, because of her wrestling skills, that's it. Like I already said, she has no character, she has no promo skills, she has no charisma, she has nothing, bro. I don't even understand why people see her as world championship material. I already told y'all how she took over the spot of Rhea versus Bianca at WrestleMania, bro, because it should have just been those two. Like, Iyo literally had no business being in that match. Like, I could have said, I could have put her, at best, bro, she's a mid-carder at best, bro. I could have put her in the IC title ring with Laura Mikaria. That's what y'all could have did with her. Know what I'm saying? Like, nothing that she did with Champion was memorable. And she's just garbage, man. So I don't understand why people like her so much. What, because of her wrestling skills? Like, that's not going to work. And that's all you care about during WWE and all this other stuff, then you could go watch AEW. Alright? So take it for a grain of salt, man. But yeah, man, that's my 10 reasons why Iyo Sky is trash. She is a jobber. Y'all can get mad all y'all want in the comments. It doesn't matter. But yeah, man, that's my 10 reasons. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below what y'all think about this topic as always. And I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Peace.